Welcome to the Chievo Chums Podcast, Ep.2, featuring CJ and...
Chris.
There you go. You picked up on it this time. Good job.
Hey, you learn a thing or two after failing once or twice.
You fell on your face pretty hard on the last one. It was funny. But we have a...
We're not going to talk about that.
No, it's okay. In fact, you fell on your face a lot this week, haven't you?
Well, I mean... Is this a little?
You didn't know where to go with that. Anyway, so this week has been a eventful one.
Eventful?
Yeah, the word.
I got you. I got the dictionary.
Thank you. I forgot how to speak English for a second there. Probably because my lips are completely chapped and I'm dying, and as well as being a little sick, probably from Chad at work. You know what? I'm going to say it right now. I'm sorry to any Chads out there, but you guys are kind of the worst. Like, only people worse than you are Tods. Like,
I thought it was bad last week. Damn, coming in hot. Bang, bang.
You gotta shoot him dead. But no, for real, like, come on. So he comes in sick. Understandably, I'm not gonna call off unless I'm like dying, and But basically, he comes in sick, and then he gets everybody else sick, and so now I have to deal with it while I'm trying to work on cars, and it's awful. It's really annoying because I can't breathe, and I'm dying.
Must really suck.
But you know what else happened this week?
What else happened?
Nothing. I've literally done
Please
nothing.
enlighten us. Nothing?
You've
done nothing.
I've played Defiance, like, literally. It's the only game I've gotten to play this entire week. I finished the base game finally, so there's that.
Dude, that is, congrats. Like, that is probably... How long have you been playing Defiance? You've been on that game, like, for a lifetime, it feels like.
I mean, I would estimate hour-wise, probably around 250 to 300 at this point. Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's been a long ride, and it's not been completely amazing. But it was a lot of fun because me and a couple of guys that we hang out with a lot lately, Captain Mexico and Giant Hunger, we all completed the base game at the same day. I was number 999, Giant was number 1000, and Mexico was 1001 to complete the base game.
Losers. They couldn't even get in the top 1,000.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I managed. Well, Giant Mexico technically, because he capped it. Yeah. But,
wait, I thought it was Hunger that was at 1,000.
Yeah, Giant Hunger did. That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said, I don't know. I thought you said Mexico. Yeah, so Mexico's at 1,001. What a loser.
Couldn't even finish it before Giant Hunger. And he had the advantage. No, he didn't. They needed the same achievement. But, no, it was an entertaining one.
That's good. Well, while you were having fun in Defiance, I've been grinding away at Borderlands 2 all week. Like, I literally thought I was going to lose my mind. Luckily, I finally completed the game. Yes, 80 hours of my life I'll never get back, but I can now move on to the next chapter. Still debating on what game that will be. Debating between Resident Evil 2 or am I going to Borderlands pre-sequel?
I thought you said you were going to take a break from Borderlands.
I'm not sure. I did. Don't get me wrong.
But right as the podcast started, you changed your mind.
Pretty much. I'm crazy like that. I'm not spontaneous. I go without a mindset, and boom, changed. Like, look, in my head, I know what I'm going to wear tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, I might change my mind.
All right, fair enough.
You just got to watch out.
You never know what Chris is going to complete next. You
never know. I said it's going to either be Borderlands 2 or Resident Evil 2. Not Borderlands 2. Wow.
Pre-sequel.
It would be pre-sequel or Resident Evil 2.
Well, hopefully your next one's Halo 5.
Tomorrow comes. It might be Halo 5 or Final Fantasy or something. I don't know.
If it's Final Fantasy before Halo 5, that's bad.
Yeah, I really need to. That's actually my month challenge for the BCM. So I need to really finish that before the month is up. And it's right here, like a few days left. Maybe not even a few.
Yeah, but
it's right here. So.
Yeah, it's only Thursday's the 31st, so it's on Friday. We're starting with February stuff, and after that, you got to go complete Spyro instead.
Yeah, Spyro's my next game. I got to complete. Luckily, I'm on Spyro 3. Already got done with 1 and 2, so that should be an easy one-day completion.
Yeah, provided you actually do it, like Halo 5, where you have
provided I actually do
left,
it.
And there's a fix
it was
for
Warzone,
it,
and we all know how Warzone is glitchy. I have the wins, and I'm stuck at 66%, and I've went back and tried, so I'm gonna have to try to resync my account, and just, I don't know, just hopefully it unlocks. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna be sweating bullets because I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You can ask for reroll,
last
but
minute reroll. Yeah, I say a last minute reroll.
But good luck if
Final Fantasy 15.
Exactly.
I'm like, no. Oh,
hey,
man,
you might get like Outlast where you only have DLC left though. I mean that would still suck, but at least you would be able to do it in the like what last.
I just don't feel like doing the. I just don't feel like doing the Whistleblower DLC. Like, be insane or not? I mean. It shouldn't be too bad.
Well, I know One Shot You Die definitely probably wants you to do that.
Yeah, he definitely wants for the team month for next month.
Have you contacted your teammate yet?
Not yet. He hasn't contacted me either. So to be fair,
okay,
it's mutual. All right, but I do plan on contacting him here.
You were never the first one to make a move though.
I never was. Like, I like someone else to buy me the drink in the bar, come over, say hey.
You have on your Tinder profile, message me first or don't bother swiping. I understand.
Yeah, pretty much.
Speaking of One Shot You Die, right now as we're recording, I'll be honest, we record on Thursdays and the podcast goes up on Sundays, so it's actually only Thursday.
You just ruined our magic.
I know.
They thought this was live.
But it's kind of fun to do this because One Shot You Die's birthday is tomorrow. So you should contact him tomorrow.
Oh, so that's Friday again. So, happy birthday to One Shot You Die. Is that
55,
right?
Yeah. One Shot You Die 55. Now, ironically, one thing I didn't notice last week is that Tackle Glass's gamer tag is actually Tackle Glass 54.
Ooh,
so
that's actually weird.
It is, and it also means that One Shot You Die should be 1 point better than Tackle Glass.
Just saying. So that means I have a good teammate.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be the good teammate. Yeah, you shit on your teammate.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the guy who has like 10 games about to be completed but never completes them.
Exactly.
That's literally my trend. How many games I have on my tag currently that's right there completion? I'm gonna say at least 4 that just aren't completed, but they're ready to be completed. I have a terrible time at finishing. Like, exactly. I'm a terrible finisher.
You're an edger. That's what you are. You build up till right about the climax, and then you stop.
And I just stop because I'm commitment to. I just have issues. Being committed to that 100% completion takes a lot of dedication and time that I don't know if I have.
You heard it here first. Chris does not complete. You should probably see a doctor about that.
Yeah, I have. He said it's more of a personal issue. He couldn't help me with it. So he sent me back home. It wasn't a real doctor issue or medical issue. I'm like, okay, you gonna tell me? Like,
that's actually
a medical issue.
That's actually really great. So, next week's coming up. What do you plan to do? Because you're not gonna do Borderlands a pre-sequel. I know that much.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You're gonna buy. I know what you're gonna do. I'm gonna predict what you're gonna do. Okay.
All right. What am I gonna do?
First, you're gonna sit down and you're gonna say that you're done ordering junk food and crap, and then you're gonna order like a bread bowl or 2 from Domino's. Then, then you're gonna sit down and you're gonna look at your game collection and say, these are the games I could do, or I could buy a brand new release called Resident Evil 2 and do that instead. Even though it doesn't help me in any way towards getting closer to the games I've already done, I'm still going to do this one first. And then you're going to play Resident Evil 2 all week.
I will be completely honest here. You're probably pretty darn close. The only thing that would change, I probably won't order the bread bowl, even though I want to, because I actually got enough Domino points for a free pizza. So it'll probably be a pizza because it's free.
Oh, no, don't worry. It'll be a pizza and a Domino's bread bowl.
Maybe. Yeah, so I get genius. A bread bowl and a pizza. Let's go. And I get to play maybe Resident Evil 2. So that's still up in the air. Like, I want to... Again, we're recording on Thursday, and it comes out Friday. So that's technically
4
tomorrow.
hours.
Yeah, in 4 hours. Unfortunately, I got to work tomorrow. Or do I?
You already skipped work once for achievement hunting.
Skipping work again for... Hey, I said my boss might be a secret achievement hunter. I don't know.
What if he's watching this podcast and he's like, oh, he skipped for achievement hunting not because he was sick, and then he fires you?
He's like, way to go, Chris. Because he knows. Because he achievement hunts too.
And then he joins your session.
Joins my session.
Gives you negative feedback for not going to work. No show to work.
And guys, you guys who actually this is your first podcast, last week we actually talked about how important positive feedback was to me. So that would be the worst if he just joins, makes a random account. I don't even know it's him. He just gives me a negative feedback.
He's just
that's worse than firing me. Like, no lie.
I don't know about that.
Positives right now. I got 4 positives. So what negative will put me at 75%. And who wants to play with the 75% positive feedback?
I feel like this is the same thing you said last week.
Oh, man. Oh, no. That's just for the new people who are just tuning in. It just gets me worked up. Like, talking about feedback just gets me worked up. So we'll move on past that.
No, we're not, because I have a milestone in feedback. I've recently just crossed over 300 positive feedbacks. And let's ignore the one neutral. From
one neutral. He has no negatives, actually. So that's actually a good milestone. We should have over 300 positive. Zero negatives.
And most of them come from fucking Far Cry 2, because I had a huge session on the 20th. Oh, I did play something besides Defiance. I played Far Cry 2 for like 30 minutes and got the 16-player achievement, because I had already started the game.
Alright, for these moments, alright, so this weekend, I'm going to go out and buy some party, like, well, I don't know what they're called, but like some party things. So every time we have like a moment like that, I'm gonna like pop it, or like, you know, some like those party things. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, I know what party poppers. They're literally just called party poppers.
That's what I was going to say, party poppers, but that didn't sound right to me. I'm gonna
or a kazoo.
Party pop, or a kazoo. Maybe, but more of a party popper, and just pull the string and it just pops. You know, celebration.
Yeah. I
like the birthday party school for you guys who ever played Halo.
For you guys that ever played Halo, like anybody that's gonna watch this hasn't ever touched Halo. I mean,
I'm just saying, we might have some people who aren't into those type of games.
That's true.
You know, we never know. And so it's pretty much confetti. You know, just don't fly everywhere, and then I gotta clean it up later. But I feel like we've been doing good so far.
I think so too. I don't know what you're referring to with good, but I agree.
Oh, I've been doing good so far.
Yeah, I've been busy. I haven't even had time to put in the BCM submissions. Like, it's been kind of crazy. Unfortunately, I have 43 messages right now, and none of them are...
Dang, that's a lot. And they're all completions?
Exactly, for the most part. I mean, I guess there's a couple of reroll requests in there that slipped in that I told people not to do anymore. Basically, if you want to reroll, I think the best way to do that is to join our leaderboard, which you can find easily through my blog, and join that, because then you can post in the forums that we have in the leaderboard specifically for rerolls. The reason I say that is because I go through every single message in the order that they were sent, so I go back the furthest message first for submissions. So if you're asking for a reroll,
right, so you'll probably not
I may not see it until I get to that point. So you might be waiting a lot longer than if you just post that and then I can reroll it for you because I know you're specifically looking for a reroll.
Yeah, that would make sense because, again, like being busy, don't have time to update the leaderboards all the time. So if it's a reroll request and something you don't get to, like, say, a week or two later, then you technically just lost those 2 weeks.
Exactly, you lost time
so
because...
if you put a request in, it's easier to see.
Exactly, so, I mean, it's easier for me, it's better for you because you can get your newer game quicker. Like... Through there, you might only be waiting like 1 day, whereas through the messages, it might be 3 or 4 days before I can get around to your message. Because like right now, I'm backed up to it's the 24th right now, and I think I still have a couple messages from the 20th. Yeah, like I'm backed up because I work 9 hours a day, 5 days a week, and when I'm off, like today, I was moving stuff into my new room, so I was trying to get that set up, setting up my streaming equipment for I say streaming equipment, it's more recording equipment, but like I just got an HDMI switcher, which is really awesome, and I've been playing with that today. I finally got that to work right. So now I have my Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Xbox 360 all set up with it. EO PlayStation, I know some people are gonna say that. I know I shouldn't have bought one. I caved in. It's my fault. But it's actually an okay system, so we don't need to hate on everybody for that it played that. Although they can't earn Gamerscore, so it is kind of sad. Anyway, yeah. So I've been really busy.
Yeah, because I keep looking at the leaderboards, and it doesn't look like much has changed since the last episode. So, but I mean,
there's been a
still
couple
varies, it will be.
varies, but for the most part, I think like this entire week I've put in like 20 submissions. Because I just haven't had time.
Yeah.
And
I understand on that.
And it's not like I'm taking that time away to play my own games. I'm not. I dedicate maybe half an hour a day to gaming so that I can get the Defiance dailies done. And that's only because I have a group that's relying on me to do that. Outside of that, like I said earlier, all I've played this week is Defiance, and then I had the one achievement in Far Cry 2. That's all I've done.
Yeah, I feel you. And like I was saying earlier, the only game I've been playing was Borderlands 2, and I'm actually partially happy I'm done with it because that was after you hit like the 70-hour mark, 60-hour mark, it becomes a grind. So
I feel like that's like your last like 5 hours then.
Pretty much the last 5 hours.
I mean, if you had played it smart instead of fucking up, you would have. Like, just look at a solution.
Oh my god! All right, so the last achievement I needed was get to the level 1 of every challenge, and there was one for the shotgun. It gives you undiscovered, so you have to get 750 point blank shotgun. I typed it in because I didn't think a solution would give me that specific, so I just typed in what I was looking for, and it came up to a game facts page, and the solution said just get one item to level 5 completed. So I spent my time not even doing the point blanks. I was just going for the kills. 5,000 kills. I mean, I know you're thinking, wow, 5,000 kills. You should easily have 750 point blanks with them. No. So I had to redo 500 kills just to get it completed. Man, that was...
And just to think, if he used the main feature of what a TA was originally created about, solutions to help people get achievements, he would have just found the information he was looking for so very easily.
I've been done with the game 5 hours prior.
Yeah, probably. 5,000 kills is a lot more than you needed.
Yeah, a whole lot more than I needed. Which actually, because of those 5,000 kills, it brought me up to number 1 on the kill leaderboards of Borderlands 2 out of all my friends.
Oh, I bet it did.
Which, to be fair, there's only 4 people on my friends list that has played Borderlands 2, but still, these are guys who already completed the game. So for me to jump ahead and still haven't completed the game, that was the sad point in my life.
I find it pretty entertaining.
It was a oof moment, as we like to say in the South.
You just want me to put more oofs into the video.
Well, I was gonna say that was an oof moment there. I was just saying.
Speaking of oof moments, let's talk about FOOF moments.
The FOOF moment. The FOOF challenge. Again, for you guys who do not know yet, who have not seen the last podcast, as an update, the FOOF challenge is for getting 100,000 gamer score within the year without playing an ACA game or title game on your tag.
Well, that's just an added bonus. You can do them if you want. It's just
you can.
If you don't do them, you get entered to win a ACA game.
Oh, okay. Enter to win. Okay, that's my fault then. So last week I was so hyped to do this. Mentioned that I was interested in doing it, but it might be because of Borderlands 2. I'm actually. It seems like I'm gonna be falling just short. I might hit it if I keep it on this rate, on the rate I'm at. This month alone, I think I'm gonna guesstimate about 8,000 gamer score, and we still have a week to go.
Yeah.
So, I will say I need at least 1,000 gamer score this week, and try to get that because it's 12 months, right? So I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
I don't have the calculator. So about at least 9,000 a month just to hit 100K. And more. So some months it has to be 10K,
Yeah, I would say.
So I'm at 8K now, roughly. So
yeah. 9 times 12 is 108. So you need in between 8 and 9,000 gamer score every month.
Okay, between 8 and 9. So I'm here just hitting 8K. So, but at the same time, I've been skipping the gym. I've been achievement hunting too much. I've been obsessed with achievement hunting. I haven't been to the gym in 2 weeks now.
Yeah, no, it's getting really bad. That's what I keep telling him every time. Speaking of which, it's time for the intervention. Chris, we just want to help you, and you're falling away from the real world. Some of us want you back.
I don't
Chris.
need the real world.
We want you back.
All I need is achievements in my life.
We need you.
It's dangerous out there. All these. I could get hurt. I could trip and scrape my knee. If I'm in here achievement hunting, I'm getting satisfaction. I'm getting achievements unlocked. Gamer score's going up. My TA ratio's going up. I might be the next stallion.
I'd never thought about it that way. Maybe I should start achievement hunting too. By the way, I'm Chris's mom now.
Well, Mom, what deep voice you got?
Come to Mama.
Wow. Whoa. Oh. I got rolled way too quick. I wasn't ready for this.
It was realistic. I'm sure your mama actually sounds like that.
Wow. I had flashbacks to my childhood.
Chris, get back here. Stop picking up the items in the store. I'm not buying them for you.
But, Mom!
Pop-Tarts are bad. Okay. Anyway, what the fuck is this?
I have no idea, man. I just got way too quick. I can't even talk. Got me all...
Yeah, I don't know what it was either, so I'm just gonna move on from that.
I got the chills on that.
So, February's coming up real soon. I know that the next podcast we record is going to be on the 31st, but the next time it's going up is actually going to be within February, so I suppose it's a good time to talk about this now. The team games will be starting up very soon, and there's some people to watch out for. We got some pretty strong teams up here, including one with a number 1 leader, perhaps.
Oof, yeah, that's something the team to be watching out for. I agree.
I mean, I know the way I worded that was kind of dumb because it's like one of the teams has the number 1 leader, like none of it was ever possible for it not to have the number 1 leader. But
we are in a strict competition for first place right now. It could be one of these two guys to take first place at any minutes. I'm joking. It's no way. Not anytime soon.
No. But the team to watch out for, though, I think, going into it is Skeptical Mario and Waka Peel. They both have completed some decent games. They've also both completed some easy games, more so walk appeal than Skeptical Mario, because Skeptical Mario is mostly used preloads. But as an overall, they're one to watch out for. And with the addition of the random game selector challenge being included in this, it's very possible that they can get their games done. I know Skeptical Mario has Slime Rancher, which is one that is very doable in a month. I know I did that one in a matter of a couple of weeks. And then Walk Appeal has a much more challenging one with Shantae Half Genie Hero. So we'll see how that goes for him. Other than that, there's also... What's up? Go for it.
I was pretty much to go off pretty much what you were saying. They would be a good team to watch and keep an eye out for. So I was just pretty much agreeing with you.
Oh, we also have one with one of the worst people of all time, Captain Mexico and Wild White Noise. More so throwing shots at Captain Mexico. Oh my
gosh, Captain Mexico, oh, man.
Fucking hate that dude.
I don't even know how to even talk. Like, I'm surprised. I don't know. I'm speechless on this.
We'll refer to his treachery later, but for now, just know that he's in some deep shit.
He's in deep shit, and we're not.
Oh.
It's a new segment I'm working on. Give me feedback in the comments below what you guys thinking for that name, and we'll get that in the works.
Yeah, okay. Other teams to watch out for would be Infamous and Sabin Rothschild, as well as we have a couple more like I'm looking.
Omega Nightmare, like that guy is insane. Like him and what's his partner's name again?
One Shot You Die.
One Shot You Die 55. I found it. Yeah. Those guys they don't come out the back out of nowhere. I can feel it. Like Omega Nightmare, last time I talked to him, he has about a good 4 games ready to be completed. They're decent ratios. So once they all get in, they get the bonus points for February. And that's not even saying if One Shot You Die completes the same game or something. Just more bonus points.
And just to think, that team right there could have gotten a good amount of points started right away with Borderlands 2 if Omega Nightmare had not completed it.
Yeah, if One Shot You Die would have played it, but no, I mean,
no, but it still goes to the team total points of the month. It doesn't matter if he completes it or not for the leaderboard. So I mean, just saying. But you already said that you completed it. You already said you completed it, so it's a little late. Change your mind on that because it's already done.
Get a time machine, go back in time, prevent myself from completing it because all I would have technically needed back then was the 1-shot 1-kill achievement. And I could, it's only a week away. Time to go find a time machine. I'll be right back, guys.
Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop.
All right. I'm back. Yeah, so word on the block is that we haven't invented time machines yet, so
really? Because I heard a time machine going on while you did it, but sure. I mean, if it hasn't happened. No, it's okay. You thought it was a truck.
I thought it was a truck.
It was the fucking time machine truck. Don't you know it's like Back to the Future, except it's with the truck instead. And you have to back up because you're going back into the future.
That was the shittiest time machine sound. I literally thought it was like a fork truck backing up. I literally thought that's what you were trying to do. I did not catch that at all.
I don't know why you think I would be referencing a truck in that situation, but sure. Why not?
I don't know. What's the thing? I work at... All right. So I deal with fork trucks, all right? So that's literally what it sounded like to me. Oh, man. That was a fail. Oh, man.
Other teams to watch out for include Origin X Garbo Man and Carnage. And
Garbo Man.
Yeah, I love his gamer tag, Garbo. And then we have J Black and Slaying Urchin. They're a pretty handy dandy team. I would say so myself. Other than that, there's a lot of
interesting people that it's hard to talk about them all right now because we're still so early in it, but there's a lot of interesting people I'm seeing based off of just their ratios and stuff. Just people to watch out for.
Exactly. And the other thing you got to remember is that sometimes you think that things are going to go better for a team, and then they wind up not doing anything. Like last year in the beta, I actually had a guy that was a little bit annoyed by the team balancing, because Wild White Noise, who was, again, in one of the top spots on the leaderboard back then, I think he was in, like, number 10, and he got matched with the number 1 person, Waddy, who unfortunately didn't join again. But, and they got teamed up, and he was like, well, that kind of sucks, because I got somebody who was, like, 50-something, and they only got 1 completion. And it's like, they wound up not even placing in the top 10 teams. Like, they didn't
because
do
of
much.
that. Mm.
Like, it's...
Oh, you saying also the balancing is fixed, so it's a whole lot more better at being balanced, the teams. So
I don't know if you got what I said.
And the points.
I don't know if it clicked. I said that I meant the team that was like the ones that were gonna win wound up not.
Yeah,
being
you
good.
said that they got matched up with someone else because of the balancing. I thought, right?
No.
Yeah, I totally completely missed it all.
Okay, so Wild White Noise and Waddy got paired. They're number 10 and number 1. This other dude was kind of annoyed because they got paired up. Okay, and then that team, even though he was annoyed that they got paired up, wound up the team. There was no reason to be annoyed because the team didn't do that well anyway. That was the point.
Oh.
So Skeptical Mario and Wakapeel could wind up doing awfully next month. You never know.
That makes complete sense now that I've actually listened.
It's a common problem that we have with him. He likes to just tune things out, and then... Speaking of tuning things out...
What?
I think that can lead into our next segment, even though we said we weren't going to say any next segments. But we have something new to announce. And I think it's going to be...
Technically, this can be a segment because this is something we'll be doing every week.
I like that you interrupted what I was introducing to tell me that this can be a segment and that you approve of the segment.
Hey, that's what I'm here for, and you're welcome.
So, you keep to explain it then, since you wanted to interrupt me. Go for it. See if you can get it right, and then I'll correct everything that you fuck up.
Well, and Elson's like, fucked up. You already messed up. Alright, so we'll be introducing something new, which I'm actually excited for. This will give us motivation to push ourselves even better as achievement hunters. But without further ado, I will introduce Ultimate Chievo. The Ultimate Chievo is actually a challenge that me and CJ will be, I guess, competing back and forth, giving each other a hard achievement to complete. So this week, I'm actually up first. So CJ will give me a hard achievement in a game. I have no idea what it is, what the achievement is. This is actually my first time hearing it. So he's going to tell me the game, or if he wants me to lets me guess, or give me a hint, so I can start guessing.
Yeah, we'll play a guessing game.
Get it. Yeah, that'd be interesting. So if I can't guess it, or if I do guess it, he'll reveal the game and the achievement.
And I'll be revealing it in the order of achievement name, achievement description, and then the title to build up anticipation.
Oof. So achievement first, then the game. That would be fair, so I don't look up the game and then scroll through the achievement.
Yeah.
So that would be...
Well, you wouldn't have time because it's literally going to be like, I'm going to say it all in one string. You're not going to be like, if I say the game...
you're not going to be like... Okay, I thought you were going to be like, give me the achievement.
I
would guess the what game it was in or something.
No, I'm going to give you hints, and then you're just going
to...
Okay. So...
I got you. So without further ado, CJ, give me my first hit.
Well, first of all, I want to add a little more information because you didn't say everything. So basically, what this...
Because I want to get to the game already.
I know. Dude, we've been excited all week. Giant has been in the party with us, and he's excited to hear what this is, too. But, basically...
I think he's more excited to hear what game I gave you.
I think so, too. But we don't find that one out until next week.
Yeah, we won't find that out until next week.
So basically, the way it works is, every other week... or I should say, every week one of us will be going for a hard achievement that the other one challenges us to. So this week I'm challenging him, next week he'll be challenging me, and then we will make a video based on that achievement, and then the video will go up the day before the podcast, so on Saturdays. And so basically, you have an entire week from Thursday to Thursday to try to get that achievement that we challenge the other person to. So it's not like the other show that existed that I don't even think exists anymore. I don't know. Where they only had like an hour to do it. No, this is a full week to get a possibly longer achievement and a harder achievement done within a week than other shows that claim to be real achievement hunters and then outside of the show never achievement hunt. Fucking roasted. Anyway, I'm joking. I actually liked the show.
Those guys.
I don't know why.
Hey, I'm an achievement hunter, guys. I'm gonna go for the super hard achievement. But yeah, I only have like 10,000 Gamerscore.
Wait, you have 10,000 Gamerscore.
Oh, wait, what? Everyone ignore what I just said. Move it on.
Anyway, so basically, I don't think so either. So basically, you got an entire week from this episode right now that we're recording until the next episode to try to knock this achievement out. And then you're going to edit and upload the video on Saturday so that you guys can watch the video before the podcast comes out and find the results while watching a video rather than in the podcast. Because I think that would make for a more entertaining media, I guess. I guess that's the word. It would make for a more fun experience overall. So now, without
that means you guys get to see this awesome skill of achievement hunting
or failure, because that's the big thing.
You can't see right now. I know you can't see, but I'm flexing these muscles, these achievement muscles right now.
You mean the ones that haven't been to the gym in 2 weeks?
No, the ones that are pulling on my thumbs for playing with the analog sticks too long.
No, I thought that was for playing with something else. But okay.
I don't have. I play with my dogs when I go visit my parents. All right. I don't have any pets.
Okay.
All right. So, further ado.
Yeah.
Give me my hints.
Oh, and by the way, we will be uploading even if we fail the achievement, so you'll actually have to find out for real instead of being like, oh, they're only going to upload it if they do it. No, we're doing it, and we have to give it a real shot because we have to make a video, so we're not going to just skip the achievement completely.
Yeah, so it's not going to be... Yeah, it's not gonna be like half-assed, we're not gonna be like, oh, I can't do it, I can't. Nah, this is actually gonna be real legit trying. There'll be some love moments, there'll be some anger moments, there'll be happy moments, then there'll be
devastated moments.
Devastated moments. Oh,
oof moments.
Heartbreak. Oof. Insert oof here.
No, stop it. And so this I'm dying. This
I won the first challenge.
This show will be running for 21 episode seasons. So we will have 10 challenges going back and forth, and then a final challenge in which we will actually figure out the time and everything, and we'll do like a stream or something on YouTube and Twitch where you can watch us both go for the same exact achievement that I pretty much at this point I think we've already agreed on, but I don't know, we still have time to decide because we're not announcing it yet. But basically that last episode will decide everything, or it won't, because somebody might be miles ahead of the other one and then it doesn't really matter. It's just for bragging rights at that point. Just the moment of like, I brought myself back, whatever that word means. I'm trying to remember it. Redemption. That's the word.
Yeah, that's a word. There you go.
I want to get my redemption. Anyway, so without further ado, finally, for real this time.
Without further ado, man, we said that like 5 times already. This is like the.
Without further ado, your achievement. Oh wait! You were gonna guess.
Yeah, the hint. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta guess.
Well, the first guess you don't get a hint. Then I give you a hint. Then you get another.
That's right.
Guess.
That's right. All right. So I'm gonna guess. So I'm guessing the game or the achievement.
The game. The game.
All right.
Because it's really hard.
I have no idea. And so for you achievement hunters, there's a lot of games out there. So the first guess is definitely. Oh man. See.
And you've already gotten some hints. It's because we talked about it in the fucking parties.
We have, but no one else knows what hints I was giving. Should I go ahead and tell them the hints that I've received already?
Yes.
The week. All right. So there was a hint. Hopefully I remember them all. There was a hint that the game should be 15 to 20 hours.
That's true.
That was given to me.
I shouldn't have given you that one because that would have been a good hint in this.
Yeah. Right, so it was one good hint, but off the top of my head, I can't think of that. It's a game that I've technically on another tag have started, but not really done anything with. So it's a game I've probably owned in the past, but hardly played or touched. There was one more hint you gave me, but I can't remember what it was.
I don't remember either.
All right, so those two hints, because I don't remember the third one, because I remember there was something else. But those were the two hints, which really doesn't help me much because I'm not a game historian, so I don't. So,
don't take super long on these.
I don't even know if this is 15 to 20 hours. No, because every game I'm thinking of is a 60-hour game or something.
Say it anyway. You get more hints.
All right, this is gonna be completely wrong. So I'm gonna go with Soul Calibur. No, because
stop. Jesus Christ! Right, fucking guess. This is ungodly. It's not this deep. You're gonna find out anyway. There's no consequences.
It is, because we already said 15 to 20 hours, so if I guess the wrong game, they're going to be like, dude, this game's a dumbass. This game's a 60-hour game.
Stop, just shut up! Just guess!
I'm going to sit here and think of whatever 15 to 20
just guess!
Which I have no idea. Alright, so I'm going to guess. This game is completely wrong, because I cannot think of any 15 to 20-hour game. And as I'm talking, I'm trying to think while I'm talking.
Shut up!
So, I'm going to say Virtua Fighters. I don't know. I doubt it.
Wrong. Okay. Your second hint. It came out in 2016.
You know this hint bullshit? You know, I'm about to scoop.
This is a good hint, honestly. It's a really good one.
Yeah, came out in 2016. I don't even know what games came out in 2016. It's 2018. So 2 years ago, was it, I want to say a Far Cry? I doubt it.
Okay, that was your second guess. No. All right, your third and final hint is that fuck. I don't want to say one that's like completely garbage because that's not really gonna help you either.
Yeah, that 2016 one was complete garbage. So you think I remember?
It's really not when you consider the fact that it had to be on your previous tag. You didn't start another Far Cry. You didn't even start Far Cry. How do you not know that you don't own that? Like what? Boy. Anyway. Okay. Your last hint is that it is a sequel to another game.
Man, why don't you just say? If I had that hint earlier, it's the sequel to another game.
Could be any number, but it is a sequel.
So it has a number.
I said it could be any
sequel. But yeah, you need number.
That's true. Okay, it does have a number. Fair enough.
All right, so a number, it's a sequel. It's a 15 to 20-hour game. It is. Oh gosh, I already guessed that. It's only one game I can think of, but I already done that.
What's it?
I was gonna say Soul Calibur 2, but I already finished that.
Well, you can't guess that then. What do you mean?
I know, that's what I said. But you just asked what? So I just want to let you know.
Oh my god.
I honestly have no idea. Like, I am running a blank. This entire guessing thing, I'm gonna have to give up. I have no idea.
So, your achievement is ... becomes the master. It's for getting the top spot on the Gauntlet scoreboard in Titanfall 2.
Alright, I gotta say something too now. Alright, because of the rules. Because of the rules that we stated. That was the exact achievement I was gonna give you.
Yes! I knew it! I thought so. I said that yesterday. I was like, I bet it was this one. I was like, I knew that you were gonna give me this one. That's really awesome. It was because it was a 3.54 ratio.
That's why I was unable to guess, because I was in my head, I'm thinking, you know, what's the odds of it being the exact same game, the exact same achievement that I picked for you?
That's really awesome.
That's why I never picked guessed Titanfall 2.
Dude, I bet Giant was excited for this.
I think that's why. I think that's why he said he couldn't wait. He knew.
He knew because we both talked to him privately. Damn it! Now I wish I would have not give you that one because I know I can do that one. I would have liked to get that one. Damn it! So let me just look up a new game for you real quick. No, I'm joking.
I guess I gotta start a game. I think I have that one. I don't remember. If not, I gotta go and buy it, unfortunately. But it'd be entertaining to play.
Yeah, I think you could. I think it would make for a good first video. That's why I chose it. It's a pretty game.
That means I want to sit there and fucking play the multiplayer to get all the achievements in it.
There's dude, the hardest multiplayer achievements for winning a single multiplayer match.
Really?
Yeah, no, the multiplayer is complete garbage in that game. Like, they didn't do anything multiplayer-wise.
That's actually...
All the achievements are campaign, mostly.
That means I'm going to go back and look for a new achievement for you.
Yeah, that's the funny part, is that...
Because, like, I'm in my head, I couldn't think of anything, all right? Well, you said the ratio of the game was 1.7 something.
Yeah, the game is a 1.7.
That's what you were saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, I literally would not have ever guessed it because in my head I'm here like, what's the odds?
So
having the exact same achievement.
The funny thing is,
never would have guessed.
And this is where Captain Mexico comes in and being an idiot. So I accidentally actually revealed the game in a time that I was playing Defiance dailies and he was in the party. I accidentally said that. I said that I think Titanfall 2 would make a really good first video, not really thinking about the fact that he was in the party. However, Chris oftentimes does not pay attention. And so he did not pick that up.
I am focused achievement hunting whatever game I'm playing.
Exactly. That's why he's not allowed to play games while we record a podcast.
So, yeah. So I gotta, come in here and be a good little achievement hunter and not achievement hunt. So I honestly though, since it's been revealed, I 100% not lying. I did not even know. So like, if you were to change it, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, I was really annoyed at Mexico.
This was
because I was like, motherfucker. This is what he did. So I say the game by mistake. Then he's like, I said this right after because I was like, well, thank God I didn't just say the name of the game. And then he's like, what? You mean Titanfall 2? How are you gonna? What? I literally said, thank God I didn't say it. And then he's like, what? You mean the thing that you just said that I'm gonna repeat so that he can hear it? Boy.
I didn't hear either one either. So.
I was really annoyed. I was like, you motherfucker. I was mad at him the entire daily. I got over it today though. It's okay. We're back to being friends.
Yeah.
And then it's funny enough, he didn't know anyway. I thought he was just building it all up with the other second guesses, and then he was gonna do the final guess, and it's like, oh, somehow he got it, even though he fucking.
No, I could not think of it at all. Like you gave me, it came out in 2016. I have no idea. Like I don't know what came out in 2016. I couldn't remember what I had on my other tag, and you said the game was 1.7. Definitely didn't help. And.
No, ratio doesn't really help in that situation because unless you're looking at your games, you can't tell what a ratio of a game is generally. That's why I changed it to telling you what that it was a sequel, because I thought that was a little more helpful. Because,
I'll be honest, I forgot I even played Titanfall 2. I played 2 matches online and stopped. I figured it was a shooting game, and that was the other hint, because you said, or I think, well, this wasn't really a hint, but I kind of assumed it was a shooting game because you did say, that you should play shooting games on your current tag because you're so good at them, or so I claimed to be good. Yeah. So I was like thinking it would have been a shooting game of some sort, maybe, but never would have thought Titanfall 2.
Oh, that actually brings me to another point that I didn't mention in that. We do have 3 genres each that we chose that the other one's not allowed to select because we don't like those or we're not good at them. Point is, those 3 ones are off limit. He was much more of a cunt than I was about him.
Okay. Oh, so what's your 3? Why don't you go and say the 3 games I cannot pick for you, the genres?
He cannot pick horror games, so that's stuff like Outlast, because I knew he would pick Outlast, and I don't like horror games.
Can't pick Resident Evil.
Unfortunately, I did want Resident Evil 7. He's not allowed to pick fighting games, Because I'm shit at
so
those.
like Soul Calibur or Tekken
or Mortal Kombat, anything like that. Nope.
Right.
And then he cannot pick. What the fuck was the third one they said? JRPGs, because I mean, there's not that many
like
that
Final Fantasy
that are going to be short enough to really qualify for this anyway. But just on the off chance, I don't like them. I don't like turn-based games, so those kind of, and a lot of them are turn-based.
Well, they're moving away from turn-based sometimes.
Yeah, like but a lot of the indie ones are still turn-based, and it's like I'm just not interested.
Right.
I don't like that. And so then we have one fourth one that's like neither for either of us, and it's just because of copyright reasons. So no rhythm games. Because we got to make a video out of it, and I don't want copyright claims on the channel, or possibly a strike if, for some reason, I don't think they'll get a strike, but still copyright claims are annoying, so I just don't want them. Mm-hmm. So, and that leads into your 3 that you chose that you're such a bitch about.
All right, so the first one, because I suck at these, I'm gonna say racing games. I cannot drive worth anything. I can't even drive in real life properly. So what makes you think I can drive in a video game? I mean, come on.
Yeah, it disappointed me because I wanted to do. I could do that in a van in Forza 5, but he said no.
But if I did that, how long is it gonna take me to complete that game? That's an over 275 challenges or whatever I gotta do. I ain't get into that. All right, so game 2 was platformers.
This is the one I'm really annoyed about. Because most of the hard games I know are platformers that I enjoy. So I wanted to challenge him to try to do the same ones I've done, and yet he's like, no, you can't do it.
I suck at platformers. All right, there's this one platformer that we played. CJ gets it done, easy. I spent 5 hours going for one achievement. That probably was a low ratio. That's a low, I think, 1.4 to 1.6?
Something like that.
I spent me 5 hours trying to get that. Maybe 3, I don't remember, but it took me longer than it should have.
It did.
So that's why
You want to tell them what the name of the game is? Because that makes it a little more embarrassing.
Max's Curse of the Brotherhood. And genre number 3 is actually the top-down style, the shoot 'em up type games. So I don't know if you guys know, but True Heart Excelia was a game that I bought thinking about it on my other tag, and I literally feel like it's impossible. So I literally cannot do those type of games. So I took those out, and those are my 3.
Yeah, that makes sense. I know that that one haunted you for a long time on your old tag. That one doesn't affect me nearly as much, but
yeah, I went back and even tried, and I could only get 2 achievements in that game. I could not get anything else.
But I was hoping you wouldn't choose platformers because I like those and I'm good at them and I know which ones are tough. I wouldn't have challenged you to Trials Fusion because it's a 200-hour game, but I would have definitely challenged you to do the marathon achievement in Trials HD, and I don't know if you would have been able to do that. So
which one's marathon?
It's for completing the entire Ultimate Endurance tournament with no faults. Yeah, you wouldn't have done it.
Well, I am the king of faults, so this wouldn't be my vibe, man. If I don't have faults,
it's a 4.98 ratio for that achievement.
Hey, that low? Oh no.
Well, it was a 360
I'll
game.
Maybe possible changes. I might do exceptions. I might come to you later and be like, all right, so these games are exceptions to, whatever.
I will hint that the final one that we're thinking about right now is a exception. Because it's a hard achievement
that's an exception. So that would be an exception to as one of our genres, if that was the case.
Exactly. So, but without... Well, I was going to say
don't say that again.
It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really make sense. But basically...
Without further ado, again,
But his game is Titanfall. He has until Thursday next week to get the Becomes the Master achievement. And if he gets it, he gets 1 point on our Ultimate Chievo leaderboard for this season. And the points will reset every season, so every season could be a different winner. Well, theoretically.
Make sure you comment in the section below who you think's gonna win. You hardly know us. You don't know what we're capable of. But I like to see predictions.
Exactly. And then next week when I go for the same achievement, I'm joking.
Same achievement. We can see who done it best. No, we're not allowed to repeat achievements.
Yeah. So there'll be no repeating. There might be repeat games way longer in the future, but we don't want to do that per season either. So for a season, it's going to be 21 different games.
So I guess in the comment sections, just put who you think is going to win. So it's Chris, Chris, or you can put Nightmare down. Don't care how you spell it. You know, just show that support.
Or just, I mean, I don't really give a fuck if you support me. But that's why you should.
See, he doesn't care. You know, no, he doesn't care. I care. So we both win if you put my name down.
Yeah, but it's funnier if he loses, and that's what I really care about.
So if y'all guys support me and I win, I take everyone out for pizza.
He's not gonna do that. He'll just eat the entire pizza himself.
On stream, so you guys can be there with me. So technically, I took you guys. I ordered pizza and y'all guys just watched me eat. So.
It's kind of gross.
Hey, man. I'm going to be a sexy eater. I don't know. I never watched myself eat pizza before.
I don't know either, and I don't want to.
It would be like, I don't know, man. It would be like one of those videos, you know, like the chocolate syrup pours on you. It's like slow-mo. It's like, you know, flip the hair back because it's all wet. It's like,
But yours would be pizza grease.
No. I mean, I'll be eating the pizza. I'm not going to be pouring the grease. You'll have to see it. You have to see it.
I don't want to.
Which brings me to a point. So I'm going to be working with the local calendar photo shoot group and hopefully get a 20 Chris achievement hunting calendar for everyone.
I didn't think you were actually going to bring this up.
So y'all seen the sexy fireman calendars, right? Y'all know what those are. So imagine a sexy achievement hunting Chris calendar. 12 months, 12 different versions of Chris. You got the, if I had a cam right now, y'all can see this, but I got the Chris, where you know so I'm bent kind of like the hand up in the position, like or like oops,
or oof.
Or oof. And, I mean, there's 12 different, I guess, personalities or styles. So hopefully, if I get support, those calendars will be coming available early 2020.
God.
That's my goal.
I really didn't think you were actually going to bring those up. I thought it was just a dumb idea.
I'm unexpected. I'm like, you never know. You never know. I'm like a snake in the grass.
Okay, is that you slithering?
Ignore that. So,
oh boy, that thing didn't expect it either. Straight from the grass.
Straight from the grass. Don't even know. Like an assassin in the mist.
Or in the very, very tall, unrealistic Assassin's Creed grass that only grows in small patches. Chris!
CJ!
What if I told you there was a game where you had to continuously move or you died?
Almost reminds me of Don't Touch the Ground or Don't Touch the Floor because it's lava, whatever that game is. But you have to constantly move. Huh.
Yeah, so basically, imagine a game that's a platformer, which I know you love. I know you love them.
I love platformers. Totally did not just some like 5 minutes ago, but I love them. Go on. Got my attention.
Now, imagine if you had to be good at them.
All right, dude, I'm already good. I'm sold. Platformers are my favorite. I'm actually good at them. Dude, I am so pumped. So there's a game that it's a, oh my gosh.
It's a platformer and you have to be good at it. But imagine it also had...
I'm 2 for 2. 2 for 2.
Mario Party style games.
Do you still like Mario 64, like Super Mario style?
No, Mario Party. Like if you've never heard of Mario Party. Super Mario Party.
Let's go. 3 for 3. Let's go.
Damn, you're really like... if it doesn't come to achievement hunting, you don't know what the fuck gaming is. Anyway, so basically it's a bunch of mini games inside of a... I'm done doing the voice because I'm sure it was ear-shatteringly annoying 10 minutes ago.
All right, done with the boys. 5 for 5. Let's go. 4 for 4. I lost track of my numbers. So we're either 4 for 4 or 5 for 5.
Or 4 for 5.
I have no idea. Let's go. 4 for 5, something.
So basically, no, it's just a game where it's like a mini game style games.
Oh, interesting.
Yep, it's 4 players. It's all online. It's Steam, and we are going to play it.
Have so much fun.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna win every single round too. So it's gonna be great.
No, I mean, currently you don't have the best track record, between games that we've
recorded one game, and I did it for the comedy.
But I'm just saying that was I don't want to say too much on it, but
it was a big oof.
I totally won. I totally beat his ass. But yeah, what?
Oh, it's okay. Now we're switching it up to my genre. I always knew you were better with floppy dicks, but I'm better with this.
I don't even know what the game is. Are you just throwing floppy dicks around?
The video's coming out the day before the podcast.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So, you guys will know what game it is. So, you haven't seen it yet? Go and watch it now.
Yeah, and then come back to the last 30 seconds of the podcast.
It'll probably be like 2 minutes, but yes.
Nope. Over now.
Or